I know that every week I come with the same enthusiasm, claiming that we have watched the best episode of Foundation as of yet. But this week I'm deadly serious. Season 2, Episode 8 of Foundation was a masterpiece that was on par with legendary shows such as Game of Thrones or Battlestar Galactica, and no one can change my mind about it. I'm still under the spell of the episode as I feel like it might be the best thing that I have watched this year so far. And if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that this year has been a great disappointment in terms of the TV shows in my opinion. So Foundation Season 2 feels like water in a desert, and I'm obsessed with it. What happened in this episode that made me so hyped up about the entire series, though? Well, let me start with the story of Gale and Salvor Hardin. First of all, we learned that apparently Gale was already aware of Hari's death as she felt the entire drowning in her body. This reveal surprised me quite a bit as I couldn't understand why she didn't raise any questions about it until Salvor disappeared. I mean, I still don't get it, to be frank. Was she that sick of Hari? Or was she under the influence of Talon Bond and that's why I could not say anything? I'm not sure. Either way, this silence caused Salvor to be trapped as well and put Gale into a very difficult position. Now she is at the risk of losing her power to Talon Bond and turning into a vegetable, metaphorically. Salvor, on the other hand, was on a very interesting journey despite being seemingly trapped in a cave. Through the Radiant, she managed to connect with the other Hari Seldon, who was the copy that was responsible for the first Foundation. Once they started to talk, he immediately understood what was going on and what his role was in this entire saga, proving once again that Hari Seldon is a true mastermind. As he taught Salvor how to escape from that cave, Salvor let him know of Gale's vision, saying that Hober Mallow was the one who would damage the Empire. And that information let Hari let the folks in Terminus know about Hober Mallow, the scene that we witnessed at the beginning of the season. This shows that Gale and Salvor's story is coming a few months behind the other storylines in this series. I mean, of course, if we assume that there is a linear timeline, which is probably not the case. In the next episode, Salvor will most likely save Gale from the hands of Talon Bond. But at what cost? We will see. On the other hand, we watched the beginning of Empire's falling, which was purely epic both in terms of scenario and action. By the time Brother Day was about to execute Brother Constance and Paulie Verisov, Hober Mallow entered the scene in the most glorious way possible. And if this wasn't a blow onto the Empire's face, I don't know what it is. Brother Day got injured by Becky and faced his immortality once again after the assassination attempt. The entire scene was a masterpiece when it comes to visuals, to the point of putting Daenerys Targaryen of Game of Thrones Season 8 to shame. Of course, Hober Mallow managed to save Brother Constance from execution, and they escaped the scene, heading to Terminus. Brother Day decided to not declare war, but to go and talk with the Foundation people, as he sees them as his property still. He took Paulie with him, clearly planning to use him as his guide to the Foundation community. As he was on his way, his so-called brothers were already plotting different plans against him. Brother Dawn is in love with Queen Sareth, and they already got intimate enough to guarantee that she will carry his child rather than Brother Day's. In the meantime, she managed to make him question the role of Damerzel, which was, I feel, the most important element of the show, because Brother Dawn was also interrogating the roots of Damerzel and her role in the Empire, as he realized that his brain was programmed to not think about it. He knew about the war between the robots and humans and how humans eventually eliminated all the robots except for Damerzel. But he didn't know what the role of Damerzel exactly and who created or programmed her into serving the Empire. In this episode, we came to two conclusions about Damerzel through the searches of Brother Dusk and Brother Dawn. First of all, she is not serving the Empire, but serving Brother Day alone, as she was programmed that way in the first place. Second of all, she was always there and will always be there, as she is the last and only Empress of Brother Day. She is the one who is the true heir to the throne, not the Cleans. This revelation will lead us to somewhere very tricky, philosophical, and dangerous, as we will meet with the true nature and potential of Damerzel, and I can't wait for it. Do you think Damerzel will be the one who will end the Empire in the end, or do you think Cleans will somehow get rid of her before the fall of the Empire anyway? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.